So let's keep it moving, folks. Next up is Leadership in Practice, Hennessy's Unfinished Business Initiative. And I'm going to welcome back to the stage a panelist who inspired me with getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, Tiara Chesmer-Williams, who we met on panel 2. She's the vice president and head of Inclusion, Diversity, and Equity at Moet Hennessy. In this role, Tiara punctuates Moet Hennessy's commitment to building a deeply inclusive, diverse, and equitable workplace by collaborating across the organization to develop and lead clear strategies, programs, and processes that align with the organization's business strategy and accelerate IDE, inclusion, diversity, equity, actions, and results. So please give what has now become an AABR warm round of applause to Tiara Chesmer-Williams.
Hello again. Hopefully you're not sick of me just yet. I have to be completely transparent and candid with you because that is my nature. I started in this role just a couple months ago. March 7th was my first day at Moet Hennessy, coming from Morgan Stanley. I am, as it states in my title, the IDE leader for Moet Hennessy. So we have a huge portfolio. It is not just Hennessy, it is not just Moet. It is Glenmorangie, it is Dom Perignon, it is Volcan Tequila, it is, I can go on and on. So there's a lot for me to learn in this industry, coming from finance to wines and spirits, right? So with all that being said, a long-winded way around to tell you, I will be reading some stuff, so my apologies. I'm here to talk about Unfinished Business, which is a program that our Hennessy Maison or group rolled out, dedicating resources to the Black, Latinx, and Asian community. I'm going to go more into what that is and what we're doing, but I would love to show a short clip and video speaking to the initiative first. So if we can roll that.
On the 18th of March, things started to get real bad.
100% to zero overnight.
It's 2 months with no business is a long time.
The way COVID-19 has impacted Black and brown businesses is exacerbated issues that were already prevalent.
COVID-19 is that it left the carpet, so all the dust came out.
We don't get any PPP or anything else.
There's no help to me at all, the banks. I just can't fall down and die. I have to keep going.
Whether we were born here, we became part of it the day that we stepped in this land.
You've got to fight.
I take pride in being the glue for this community.
Just have more heart.
I don't plan on going anywhere.
The Unfinished Business Initiative. It is an initiative that enlists the support of our partners here at AABDC, 100 Black men, as well as the Hispanic Federation. Capital is distributed directly at the community level among those who need it the most. While virtually every demographic group has been affected by COVID-19, Black, Latinx, and Asian communities have faced disproportionate share of the health, emotional, and economic consequences of this pandemic. To provide immediate relief, Hennessy has partnered with these wonderful organizations working to create positive change and support businesses in their respective communities. There will always be unfinished business. Long after the pandemic is over, informing Hennessy's commitment to work with our partners and to sustain this initiative. Rebuilding Black, Asian, and Latinx businesses is essential to an equitable recovery from COVID-19, and more importantly, it's important for a just economic and social future for the communities of color. Thus far, I would love to share some of our accomplishments. Since June 2020, we've had over 31,000 applicants to the Unfinished Business Initiative. We've had over 75,000 people visit our site. So it just tells you about that need. Unfinished Business has provided over $7.5 million in funds to over 2,000 Black, Asian, and Latinx-owned small businesses throughout the United States of America. Since we are in the AABDC headquarters, I have to point out that 1/3 of those funds, meaning across 655 Asian American businesses equaling $2.3 million in funds, have been supported. Over 1,959 businesses in total have been supported because of this initiative. Hennessy has had a very, very long history of supporting the brown and Black communities. And just to give you a glimpse of how dedicated we are and how rich our legacy is around our support, I'd love to give you a little highlight of our history. Hennessy has been a brand that has been a positive vision in many ways, first arriving in the US in 1794. That's how old we are. In 1896, we were the first Tuskegee Institute sponsor. In 1909, we were the first corporate sponsor of the NAACP. In 1951, we were the first spirits advertiser in Ebony magazine. In 2003, we introduced VSOP Privilege Awards, honoring multicultural entrepreneurs. Moving way up, in 2012, we've had the launch of Wild Rabbit, our campaign that celebrated individual pursuits of potential around diverse talent, including Nas. For the past 250 years, the brand has championed those who never stop, never settle. And in 2020, we continue this tradition with its Unfinished Business platform. I strongly encourage you, if you know any small business, brown, Black, Asian, whatever the case may be, that is struggling, that has an interest in getting some support from us, please check out our site. Go to the Hennessy website, check us out. We want to support the communities that have supported us for so long, and I just wanted to bring this to your attention among the many other things that not only Hennessy has going to support our communities, but over the entire Moet Hennessy portfolio. Please engage with us, please check us out, and if there's any other questions that I can take now, I'd love to take them. Perfect. Thank you.
Of course, you knew this was coming. Another round of applause for Hennessy. You saw it coming. You knew how I was going to do. Absolutely. Thank you, Tiara, for that impressive set of numbers and important support at an important time. As a business owner, I can directly relate. I've been in business now for 30 years. And over the arc of that career, any entrepreneur out there knows it's highs and lows, it's ups and downs. I say, I've been through thick and thicker. That's what I've been through. And it's support like that that makes a difference. And given the economic times, the turbulent times we're living in, that support clearly is desperately needed.